Hello everyone, we're playing Pixel Pursuit. This, at the time of recording, I am playing this game as the day it's released. Now, it's kind of interesting, like the description's kind of cute and self-aware, and it's kind of fun. I also do kind of like the idea behind it, that you need to restore the resolution of your world by defeating the enemies, the minions of your enemy Spectre, and collecting pixels to make your world look nicer. Whether that actually happens in game, as you progress through the level, would be really cool. If the more pixels you collected, the better the game started to look. That would be a really cool feature. Whether that has it or not, I don't know yet. We will find out. But that's not the reason why we're here. No, we're here because it has an EULA. Now, it always confuses me when games have an EULA like this. Like, games like this don't need one. There's no point to have them. I don't understand them, but there's a specific paragraph, the first paragraph of limitation of responsibility, that we're going to look at. Okay? And it's this one here. You will indemnify, hold harmless, and defend Bryce Hegedus, its employees, agents, and distributors against any and all claims, proceedings, demand, and costs resulting from or in any way connected with your use of Bryce Hegedus' software. That's a strange thing to put into an EULA. Now, I haven't read many EULAs. That actually might be quite normal to have an EULA, but it does seem kind of out of place to me. You will defend and hold harmless the developers of this game, the agents, employees, and distributors of it. You'll defend them against any claims, proceedings, demands, and costs connected with my use of the software. So if I use the game and something happens, and I don't know, they require me to do something for them, or if something happens, I wouldn't have a clue what could happen that requires this. But if something happens and they pull me up and say, "Hey, you agreed to this EULA where you promised to defend us against, defend our claims, proceedings, demands, and costs." Now, it might be just the way it's worded, it might be just the fact that I'm misunderstanding it, but it does sound like if something happens about the game, by buying this, you have signed up to defend and help with the costs, the legal costs. And no, you can't put, if that's true, if that's what it's saying, because that's the way it's come across to me. No, like, you can't do that. You can't put that in an EULA and say, look, if something happens, you've agreed to defend me, so I'm going to call you up as a witness. Well, no, by buying your game, I haven't agreed to get it, defend you and get into bed with you. That's not the way it works. You can't put that in an EULA, surely. It doesn't make any sense, and it seems underhand at best. I don't know. To me, it just doesn't seem right. Okay, and I just wanted to point that out before we got on with the game. So we're going to get on with the game now. So here we are with Pixel Pursuit. We're going to get going. Now, you'll notice that I do have a little bit of a score. I did want to test record this game before we fully got into it. I wanted to make sure that, it was recording properly, because a couple of games I've played lately just haven't recorded with Shadowplay when I've been playing them. So I wanted to make sure this had recorded. So we're going to start from the beginning so I can show you how this game works. So, as you can see, looks atrocious because it's meant to. It's meant to be very pixely. Now, here we go. The problem that I noticed when I first started playing this is, one, you don't really get there's no sense of when you get hit with something. You don't really know when you've taken damage. You see, I've taken a lot of damage already in the top left, and I don't know what from. There's no feedback of how I received that damage. It just sort of happened. Now, the other thing I want to say is... Oh, I'm dead. Shit. Oh well. Another thing I want to say is that if I want to show you this. Look, when I'm facing forwards, I use the mouse to aim, mouse click to shoot, right? Seems normal. I can't... If I want to shoot behind... If an enemy turns up behind me, I can't shoot behind me. You have to push A and D to turn around to shoot in that direction, which makes the combat really annoying because you have to, you know, turn around to move backwards, jump, and then turn around in midair to go back to shooting. And it just makes the combat very annoying. Let's put it that way. Annoying. And that's the one thing you don't want if it's a major part of your game, is for the gameplay to be annoying. Also, you can't shoot through the pixels. Like, you just can't. You cannot shoot through the pixels that drop from the enemies. Which means if you kill an enemy in front of another enemy, they can still hurt you, but you can't hurt them. Right, so let's just... See, this is what I mean about the combat. I can't just... I had... Look at the damage I took, because I couldn't fucking turn around in midair to shoot them. Because... How did I die? How did I die there? How did... I had half a heart left. You saw that. How did I die? I'm very confused. But anyway, as I was saying, if you kill an enemy in front of another enemy, you cannot... Oh, piss off, you stupid thing. You cannot, shoot through the pixels that they drop. So you have no... See, like I'm doing now. I just can't shoot through them. So the enemies can just walk at you and hurt you and get free damage off of you. And there's fuck all you can do about it, really. Which is kind of annoying. See, look, right now. Can't do it. Can't shoot through them. I have to take damage. Because, again, I had half a heart. Just died. There's no... You can't... There is visual feedback that you take damage. Because your hearts disappear. I don't know how I have taken half a heart of damage already. Not a clue. But there is visual feedback. But not enough visual feedback. Like, if I got hit, I would like my character to flash. Or, you know, I don't know. Because it's so pixely, you obviously can't have too many details. You can't put too many details because that's the whole premise of the game, is that it's not detailed, not at all. Also, that enemy is walking on spikes and not dying. So, the game doesn't obey its own rules, which is fun to note. See, but I land on spikes. Carry on walking afterwards, though. But no, I'm dead. It just arbitrarily kills me. This is what I mean. This is what I meant when I said lack of audio-visual feedback. I don't know when I'm taking damage. I just don't know. I've already lost 4 hearts. I don't know what from. I wouldn't have a clue. Like, no clue at all what I took damage from. So, if there was more visual feedback, like your character flashed red when you took damage, I think that would be more useful than what we have right now with just the heart system. Because at the moment, I just have no idea what's going on. I don't know when I'm taking damage. I don't know how much damage I'm taking. I just know that I've only got a heart left. Right, completed that level. Let's go to level 2. Right, let's get going. The music's I don't mind the music. The music's kind of fun. Kind of comedic and amusing. But I fucking hate this. Why? Why doing single block jumps? Oh, fuck! Now, I want to explain something to you. As you can see, this jump is very short and sharp, is the way I would explain it. It ends quickly. There's no hang time for this jump. Now, when you're doing a platformer like this, and you need to platform like this over blocks, then you need to have hang time, in my opinion. Mario has hang time. Crash Bandicoot has hang time. And those are some of the best damn platformers I've ever played. Right? They have hang time. So you can jump and make adjustments in midair. But not too much. Just enough. Just in case you were about to miss the jump. Right? Hang time. If you're going to have something like this, where you have to do single block jumps, you need hang time to fix your mistakes. Because you're not going to get it perfect every time. You're just not. It's not something human beings do, is get it perfect every time. So, see, like this. If I muck up once, I have to restart the whole level. And I'm not going to get it perfect. I can almost guarantee I'm going to muck it up here. So, if you're going to have a short jump like this, you need some more visual feedback. You need, in my opinion, a shadow to know if you're going to make that jump, to know how long you need to hold down D and when to push space, when to run and jump, you know, despite the fact you're auto running. If you hold shift, you walk, which I don't understand why you would need that, but you do. So yeah, like, I'm going to have to time this perfectly, and if I don't, I have to do the whole thing again, where I've already done one of these. So, see, and thank fuck there was a bug where I get stuck on the edge of things. Thank Christ for that, otherwise I would have been gone already. So if you're going to have a short, sharp jump like this, in my opinion, you need a shadow, so you can see what you need to do for the next time. Otherwise, you need hang time, so you can make your minor adjustments in midair without having to risk losing the entire level because you made one mistake. Because the game's being unforgiving. I only have half a heart left, so if anything touches me from now on, I'm dead. Just good to know. Good to know. I had no idea how I got that low on health. Oh great, another one of these. Fantastic. Right, end of the level. Great. I'm already a little bit. Why did it automatically put me back to level 1? Why can it not just automatically, you know, select the next level that I did? Oh, piss off. God damn it. There's a difference between being a platformer and this is arbitrary platforming. This is nonsense platforming. Just because you've got a couple of jumps, and annoying jumps at that, doesn't make you a bona fide platformer. Platformers have different settings. They have different oh fuck. See, it's just annoying. To do this, like, if you make one mistake, great. Great. So let's try this again. Shall we? Let's walk to the edge. Jump. Okay, overshot that. So right. And right, finally made it. As I was saying, that type of platforming is bollocks. Unless you've got a decent jumping mechanic, which this game does not. It's very short and sharp and not altogether that good. You shouldn't have jumps like that. Make the jumps have 2 blocks. 2 block jumps. Have, like, instead of having 5 1-block jumps, have 2, maybe 3. I'd say, actually no, I'd say 2 2-block jumps instead. Much easier. Also, I don't like the fact that these things have suddenly changed behavior. Like, they did that loop, that one did the loop when it got low on health. I don't like the fact that the enemies that look the same as what I've fought before have suddenly changed behavior. That's annoying. Because you expect a certain thing. They're not like they're a different colour or anything. Oh, great. Now I've got... Right, kill you. Right, now walk all the way back down because... Oh no, he stops moving if I get too far away. Okay. Oh great, so he lands on my head and I don't know whether he did damage or not because there's no visual feedback for that. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Give me all the pixels and jumpy doo. Oh. And because I missed it, I now have to do the whole fucking thing again. The whole fucking thing again. This is infuriating. See, I don't know whether this was made as a rage game or not, but it's definitely going to make me rage because this isn't platforming. This is like 5-year-old level design of platforming. Like, if I want to decent platformers are like Mario, okay? They've got different sizes of jumps. They've got different things to jump for. You know, they've got it's varied. Whereas at the moment, I've had 3 levels of these fucking tiny jumps that have just killed me lots because they're just being obnoxious. Right. And as I said earlier, I was kind of hoping for the fact that I'm collecting pixels, right? To rebuild my thing, as we read in the description. I would I honestly, I don't think the game is improving the more pixels I get. It's not looking better the more pixels I get, which is a shame, because that would have been a fucking cool mechanic. I'm not kidding. That would have been awesome. I would have forgiven the shitty jumping if that mechanic was a thing, because that would be... There's something no one's done before that I'm aware of, that as you go on, as you collect more, the game starts looking better, and you know that you're getting close to the end of the level because the game starts to look better. That would be a really cool mechanic. Unfortunately, it's not been implemented here, so it doesn't have any forgiving aspects of it yet. And did the clouds just randomly pop in? Or was I just not paying attention? I could have sworn the clouds randomly popped in there. Right. And it's auto-selected level 1 again. Great, so let's go. I'm going to do 5 levels. That's all I'm going to do. I swear to... And look again. This one, the exact same thing. Single block jumps are not... They have their place. Now, they have their place. Mario has single block jumps at times, and as I said, it does it well because you have the hang time. You can correct yourself for them. You can get used to it. You know, because the hang time, you can either correct yourself in midair, or you can use the extra time in midair to see where you're going to land. Alright? And so you know, well, for next time, I know not to do that. Whereas in this, it's just a... Just a really... There's no hang time. You know, if I tap the spacebar and hold the spacebar for jumping, I jump the same. I jump the same height. Whereas in Mario, if you tap the button, you jump a little bit. Hold the button, you jump a lot. Okay? But this game doesn't have that. It's just a standard jump for everything. Yeah. Now, it's fine for every other jump, but this type of insane platforming drives me up the wall. It's here. It's not here to be... This isn't challenging. It's infuriating. This is the type of level design you get from someone who doesn't really understand how to do a platformer, in my mind. They just sort of said, oh, well, you know, I've made some big jumps. Let's have tiny annoying jumps as well. Where's the mix? Where's the stuff in the... Where's the jumping from one level to another? This doesn't count, because it's all the same block. Where's the multiple pathways? Where's the collectibles? Where's... You know, stuff to do. This game is very... I don't want to say simple, because it's not. It's... dull. That's the best way to put it. It's dull. And the reason it's dull is because there's not much to do. You go through the level, making annoying as shit jumps that, honestly, I think have been put in to arbitrarily lengthen the game. There's 20 of these in this world. You must complete all previous levels to attempt this level. What? Oh, I thought I just did level 5. Oh! Oh, are you kidding me? I hate these single block jumps. They're not... God, because they're so unforgiving, they're shit. Oh, and that's what this is what I mean about audiovisual feedback as well. I whacked into the spikes. Yes, that should kill me. I'm fine with that. But the fact that I can carry on walking whilst the screen fades to black, the fact that there's no death animation is very confusing. It's very silly. It just looks like an arbitrary death. Like, if I hit the spikes, in Mario he goes, oh no, and jumps in the air and dies, right? Sonic does the same thing. Just, the music goes, he jumps in the air and falls off the bottom of the screen. Fucking Crash Bandicoot has a stupid animation, okay? And by stupid I actually do mean it's fun. Whereas this, look, I just grazed the top of it, where there is no spike in that middle bit that I grazed. But it killed me anyway. But there was no animation of the death. It just sort of like, oh, you touched it, you died. You know, I know you're still walking, I know you're still moving, I know you're still breathing and you're alive, but take our word for it, you died. I mean, and the fact that this jump is so shit means you need to fucking It's in... That's all I want to say, is this jump is shit. Absolutely shit. The one thing a platformer needs is a decent jump. And this does not have it. It just doesn't. It does not have it at all. See, I can't get over those spikes. Because the jump is shit. So I'm going to give this one more go. If I don't get over the spikes this time, I'm done. Because... Right, so... I grazed the top where there is no spikes and died. Fuck it, I'm done. Screw it. Pixel Pursuit, you're annoying. Absolutely annoying. Okay? That's all I can say. You are sodding annoying. Your jump is terrible. You have a great idea. And if I said, if you put in a mechanic, I don't know how easy or hard it is, but if you put in a mechanic where the more pixels you collected throughout the level, and have longer levels, not 20 short levels, have like 10 long ones, okay, with better jumps, please better jumps, not the shitty one block things, something different, 10 long levels, where as you progress through the level, collecting more pixels, the game started to look prettier and prettier and prettier. That's a fun, cool mechanic, something that's not been done before. That would make your game unique and interesting. But at the moment, because that mechanic's not there, I'm very unforgiving. Because you haven't done anything new, all you've done is make it annoying. You've added in an arbitrary one block thing, because the game would be too easy otherwise, so you decided to make it annoying with one block jumps that are impossible to really get used to. Well, as I said, this is all my opinion. Maybe other people who play this get used to it really quickly. I don't know. But for me, my idea of a platformer has either a hang time or a shadow to let you know where you're going to land when you jump. Also, audio-visual feedback. You need some more more visual feedback or audio feedback when you take damage, because there is none at the moment. I don't know when I'm taking damage. I just look up and notice I have no fucking hearts. Okay? There's no flash. There's nothing. It's just you don't know when you're getting hurt. Third thing. Have a death animation. So instead of when I die, I just carry on walking. Because that doesn't explain to me. Like, the character's carrying on walking, but you just sort of end the level. Again, seems rather arbitrary. It's just they're like, you died, take our word for it. Kind of annoying. And add in an animation. Even if it's him just falling on his back. Something. Just something. And, oh. This game has annoyed me. Because the idea is great. The idea is great, but it's just not realised. It's not realised its own potential, and it's just come out as this sort of blur platformer that's annoying. Okay, so that's what I'm going to leave it on. This is Blur. It needs the fixes that I said. It needs those. If it put those in, implemented those, game would be fucking great. It honestly would. It would be great. But at the moment, it's so underwhelming and infuriating. So, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you want me to play a game, please feel free to leave a comment below or send me a message on Steam, and I will get around to it as soon as I can. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.